YouTuber and journalist Andrew Callahan.
Places. When I'm talking about it in relationship to my own experience with it, it is still a shocking thing for most people. Places that you can go get it are some of the most dangerous places in whatever location you happen to be in. And it's everywhere. Mainly for that reason, I learned how to make my own.
Hunter says that while he experimented with drugs and alcohol in his early years, his addiction didn't truly take hold until his brother Beau Biden's death in 2016.
I kind of held it together for about a year. And almost exactly a year to my brother's death. And then I admitted that I slipped up with a drink. And I walked out to the park across the street in Lincoln Park in D.C., which is not very far from the White House, which is I knew to be a kind of sometimes an open air, drug market. And I saw someone that I knew from my past life as being in the streets, a woman that I referred to as Bicycles. And I knew that it was kind of a suicidal thought. I said, "Do you got any crack?" She sold me crack. And then that was it. From there, it just progressively got worse and worse.
Hunter also says he wants to eliminate the stigma of addiction, but at the same time realizes there's an element of responsibility when it comes to recovery.
Addiction is not an excuse, but it is an explanation. There are consequences for people, as you know, or anybody that's in recovery or spending any time, is regardless of whether those consequences are legal, financial, relationship-wise, or anyway, is that, that addiction, and when I say addiction, I mean alcohol too, because I don't know of any more destructive drug than alcohol, there are consequences. And I'm still appropriately paying the price for some of it, or trying to make amends for stuff that are personal, that I believe that I still need to make amends for. I don't believe that there should be a continued that somebody should have to wear Scarlet A for the rest of their life. It's interesting the way that people talk about addicts, because if they just step back for a second and examine their own lives and the people that they idolize, I mean, I guarantee you at least 50-60% of them are in recovery, hopefully, or experienced some level of addiction in their lives without kind of attaching this Scarlet A to everything that they do.
You said that one there is basically him talking about how great it is, but Slim, you saying that, do you feel like any sympathy for Hunter Biden that he had a drug addiction and that he shouldn't wear a scarlet letter?
I don't feel no sympathy for that fool. He should have said all that when we knew he was a drug addict. When we knew he was on it, he was acting like he was good. Now that Pops is up out of there, he want to admit everything. I mean, that's that BS, man. I can't rock with Brody. I mean, I wish he'd get help. I wish him all the best, but I mean, we all knew what he was. It's like no surprise. He just was trying to front like he wasn't when his pops had the keys.
Heaven, do you feel like him saying, his brother died, he went through all this stuff, like they should be forgiven, or?
No. I've been through a lot. Extreme trauma. And guess what? I'm not a drug addict.
Doc, what you think?
So it don't excuse nothing.
Shout out my cousin Keith in the chat, my brother Kevin in the chat. Y'all know I'm from His Village Projects. We had some famous crackheads where I'm from, Shoestring, BC. They both older and they gone now. But if you once a crackhead, you always a crackhead, bro. And I'm not taking no advice at no time from a crackhead. Because for whatever made you smoke that crack to begin with, I'll make you smoke that crack again. I'm not taking no advice. I don't care. I got a cousin named Double Up, and he got his name Double Up selling crack. So, you know what I'm saying? We're not taking no advice from crackheads at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how clean he get. He one Marion Barry moment away from being a crackhead again. I ain't got no sympathy for Hunter Biden.
I'm gonna play the video.
He didn't pay attention into if he was in rehab, because that's one of the things they always say. Once you're an addict, you're always an addict.
I'm gonna play the clip where he talks about how great it is.
cool. Crack cocaine, they think The Wire.
Oh, in that sense, oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like they don't
absolutely.
know how similar the chemical compounds are.
Well, the only difference between crack cocaine and cocaine is sodium bicarbonate and water and heat. Literally, that's it.
And those things are pretty much free if you go to like a science store.
So it's free. You can go to your neighborhood convenience store and just get. Anyway, I don't want to tell people how to make crack cocaine, but it literally is a mayonnaise jar of cocaine and baking soda.
How different is the experience?
Oh, it's vastly different. And like for real, I feel really reluctant to kind of have some euphoric discussion. I know you're not asking me to do that, but have some euphoric discussion about crack cocaine.
I think this might be kind of the opposite here.
Okay, no, it's the exact opposite. I'm saying I don't want to have the experience of some euphoric recall. That's how powerful crack cocaine is. Does crack cocaine make you act any differently? No. Is it safer than alcohol? Probably. People think of crack as being dirty. It's the exact opposite. When you make crack, what you're doing is you're burning off all the impurities so that it combines with the sodium bicarbonate, which makes it smokable. That's all. All of these actors and, people in the past that talked about they had a problem with cocaine and freebasing. They were smoking crack.
So straw on the stove is the same thing.
Not exactly, but close to it. But it's a little bit different. But anyway.
So, Doc, is Hunter Biden a street guy? I mean, he wore the whipping in the kitchen.
We should get rid of all the bars. No more bars anymore. From now on, we're gonna turn all the bars into the Carter. And we're gonna have everybody in there like Pookie, since he said crack is safer than alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is what crackhead, we can't take no advice. You see how he fixing his socks and fidgeting in the beginning of the video and talking quick? That boy is on crack right now in his interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I can't take this dude serious, bro.
Hey, the new party does not condone or promote drug use.
Man, especially when you like this.
He doesn't want to have a euphoric recall. So you're telling me crack is that strong that you just talking about the experience can make you feel that euphoria again? No, you high right now. You are high right now.
That boy daydreaming about crack. Is that dangerous?
Slim?
Yo, I'm to the point where, is this real? Like, is this AI? Like, it was too much truth in there and coming from this dude for me to really believe this. Because I'm sitting there just watching it. I thought I was watching a hip hop video for like an intro to a hip hop video, just to keep it G. Like, I don't know what to say, man. Like, that's exposure for real, for real. Like, I gotta salute that if he's admitting all of that. I gotta salute that, because that's the first step to trying to get better, is basically taking accountability. So, that's accountability for your ass.
And I think one of the most important things, though, even though we're making jokes, is that, like, bro, all the damage that crack cocaine did to the black community in the 80s and 90s and all of these broken homes, I'm not giving some dude whose father was the president no sympathy for having a hard time and going to smoke crack. Bro, he ain't get 0% sympathy from me. Like, this man is crazy.
Yo, is it safe to say that probably was his cocaine in the White House now? Can we all agree to that, man?
Oh, wow. Hey, I guess so. Hearing that, I guess you're right.
Nah, it was a little cocaine. Nah, that ain't strong enough for him. Not the way he just described crack. I wouldn't have did nothing for him. If he would have found baking soda with it, that was him. You know what I'm saying?
So we're going to get to the main topic. Obama says straight men should be friends with gay men.